Oh yes, that was Louise and not me, and you are stuck back with me again. I have returned, I wouldn't say from the grave, from Kingston Hospital, which is equally quite odd, but not as odd and as wonderful as the area of Wandsworth. Yes, I'm back, hooray! But what I've got to tell you is, this is Wandsworth Radio, entertaining you briefly for 2 hours. This is Wandsworth Sunday Roast. If you don't like it, that's your fault and not ours. Yes. Now there are many questions you need to ask. For example, why on earth have they let me back on the airwaves again? Who put the bop and the wop-de-bop-de-bop? Who put the ram and the ram ding-dong? And who was it who stole my virginity? I want it back. I want it returned as soon as you possibly can do it. You know who you are. I don't. But soon we will find out who it was. And it certainly wasn't my guests today. Over there we have... Now I opened a package I got from Amazon yesterday. I ordered some luxury ladies. I don't know whether I'm going to open the packet now. Hang on a second. I'm just going to open along here. And we should have some luxury ladies. This one, I think, is a Lulu. Are you a Lulu?
I'm a Lulu. Hello.
Hello. Now, I recognise... Wait a minute. You were here when I was less unimpaled, because I just had a hernia operation, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And I'm back on radio for some reason.
Yeah, you're healthy then.
I'm healthier then, and now I'm just sort of...
just an invalid.
And can we say that word now?
We can.
Can you say the word of the person sat next to you right now? Who is that?
Oh, this is my friend Rayanna Dibs.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
He's an invalid.
We stop saying that word. I don't know where we could get. Is that a word that we can say nowadays?
I think so.
Yes, because Wandsworth isn't full of those. Wandsworth is a very healthy place. Lulu, could you look out the window for me and tell me what it looks like out there? Is it healthy?
It looks kind of healthy.
Well,
yeah.
We're about to find out how healthy it is. But first of all, here is some music. Hopefully, let's find out how healthy Ellie Goulding is. Is she quite healthy? People say she's fit.
She's got a good tan.
Okay, so we'll find out what she got a tan all over with a song called Army, and her leggy and the rest of her entire... Oh, blimey, there was a jingle. I'm out of practice. There it is. Can you not hear the jingle, ladies and gentlemen? We love Wandsworth, possibly more than our mothers. No, because it is right now, as we speak, Mother's Day, and we have a mother in the building. Here we go. Are you?
Hello, I'm the mother.
You are the mother, yes.
The mother of invention.
Yes, not my mother.
Not the mother of these two lovely ladies.
Isn't that Frank Zappa's band was called the Mother of Invention?
That's right.
Are they rather good? Did you meet him? Do you know him?
No.
Just checking.
I'm not that old, darling. Even though my voice is very low.
Husky and exciting.
I know.
Now this is Sara Mason. Hello.
Hello.
Am I pronouncing it right? Because I've been away.
You are. You're pronouncing it perfectly.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm a mother. Yes. I've had lots of cards and flowers from various people.
How many children do you have?
I only have one child, but I'm a chap who's a bit sweet on me sent me flowers and things.
That's a bit odd. If you want to sort of get with the lady, be my mother. It's a bit strange, isn't it?
No, he just wished me a happy Mother's Day.
I see.
And waxed poetic about, I'm so sad that your mum is no longer with us.
Okay, so that's a sort of a slight sad tinge about Mother's Day, because I was just saying that my son made a nice Mother's Day card for my wife, because that's his mum, and it was like a superhero comic kind of thing. But at the school, they said we don't want to encourage people making Mother's Day card over the 7 days building up to it, just in case you're an orphan or you don't like your mum.
I think that's a shame.
Or like the guy from Psycho, you pretend to be your mum. I might have spoiled that movie now.
No, I think you've spoiled Mother's Day, actually.
Do they not have Psycho Mother's Day cards?
No.
They should. They should definitely do it. You should arrange it.
Stop.
Now, we have our guest here, who I've not basically said very much to. Hello, guest there.
Hello.
Oh, hang on, I've not put you up. Hello, are you there?
Hello, I'm here. I'm very much here.
Yes, you are. So what are you doing here?
What am I doing? Well, Sunday, free day. I thought I'd pop along. No, I am here because, I've been invited along by the lovely Lulu.
Oh, yes.
And
she should have asked me, really, to be honest. But here you are now, doing your thing. And are you, like herself, like an actressy person?
I am an actressy person, yes. I am an actor.
Have you played a mother before? Not in the MUTHA sense. as in blaxploitation movie one. I mean mother as in the sense of that. 'Cause you don't
Sort
look
of.
Yes.
I've actually played. I've been pregnant 3 times in previous projects I've done.
You know that Lulu
and
played
I've done a
yeah.
birthing scene, which was
Goodness
pretty
me.
interesting.
Was it in a swimming pool or anything like
No.
that? Because that's how they do it now.
That would have been a lot nicer.
Yes, and Lulu played a pregnant zombie. You're up. Yes, hello.
Yeah, I am up.
Yes.
I'm up, finally. Finally. You give me a mic.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Here, happy Mother's Day.
Thank
for
you.
the future.
Yes, for the
Possibly,
future. Yeah, I
yes.
was a pregnant mother.
You
That was a zombie.
A zombie.
Incontinence versus zombies.
That's weird. It's a bit gross to talk about this on Mothering Sunday, which sounds like an expression. Mothering Sunday sounds like an expression.
Yeah, it's nice. Happy Mothering Zombie Sunday.
Yes, we should recall that.
I feel like we've lowered the tone somewhat.
I think
on Mother's Day.
have you heard this station? We've heightened the tone.
We've lowered it.
Okay.
There are no zombie mothers.
Oh.
Surely.
Well, I don't know. We shouldn't be zombieist. We'll find out.
Zombieist.
Ooh, that's the noise I made just now when someone said to me, what was it like having a sticky anti-hernia? Stop talking about your hernia, everyone keeps saying. We were talking about stuff. We were talking about politics, which we mustn't talk about politics. So we started talking about, thank you. That's much better, yes. So we were talking about, what were we talking about? Lovely, lovely, pretty things. And we were talking about David Cameron, who's the opposite of that. And Jeremy Corbyn, because you said, we're not going to get about who's best. But we are going to talk about basically how are we dressed today, because it's Mothering Sunday and we're showing up, and I've usually when you go and see your mum, my mum is in Suffolk. Hello, she's watching Tim Henman. I don't mean get dressed or get changed. He's out there doing his Tennessee thing. So do we find when you've had a Mothering Sunday, Sara? Yes. And people show up, or how many offspring, if you don't mind me saying so?
I've only got the one.
Just the one. So did they dress up occasionally, as in like really show up with flowers and chocolates and say, hi mum, neatly?
Not very often, no.
Okay.
No. But a few flowers, yes.
A
Sometimes
few.
chocolates, yes. I'd always tell her I don't want chocolates. They're fattening.
Yes.
My favourite chocolates are fattening.
Okay.
I'm not going to do an advert for them, but they're Swiss.
Well, why don't you?
And they're delicious.
Okay, so other delicious chocolates are available from other countries.
That's right.
Yeah,
but the
that's how
ones
we
I
covered
like
there.
Are in quite circular shape. Now
Okay.
you all know the ones I mean.
I want to say toffos, but you
No,
can't. You can't get them.
individually wrapped.
Individually
Delicious.
wrapped. You can't get toffos
Yum,
anymore.
yum.
Yes.
Yes, but
So here I am.
They're lush.
Here I am in the studio, and ladies are just
Lush.
going
We're
on about
drooling over
chocolates. I knew this was going to happen.
And of course, flowers are.
And
I
shoes.
love flowers. Shoes. Definitely.
if there
I
was-
must have 50 pairs of shoes, many of which I've never worn. I
Why?
dream of why?
Why would you buy something you're not going to wear? Oh, sorry, you're a woman. I'm sorry, I do apologise.
Because they hurt. I've got high heels that hurt that I don't wear, but I still keep them because they look so pretty.
Yes,
Do you
might
put
wear them
flowers and
once or
chocolates
twice.
in them?
No.
Okay.
And the best way to keep your shoes is in the box.
What?
Yeah.
How do you can't even see them?
No, but
Are you
I
insane?
know what shoes I own.
Right.
So my gold shoes are in the box. My pink suede shoes are in the box. I've got quite a number of pairs of boots that are in big boxes.
Right.
I need a lot of room for all my shoe boxes.
So you're thinking outside of the shoebox, which is a really good. I don't know what that would be. That could be a pointless reality TV show. It's Channel 4, thinking outside of the shoebox.
It's a good title.
Yeah,
I
I like
thought-
It
it.
is a good title.
Oh, I was going to
Catchy.
say, our guest star here. So imagine I'm showing up and I've got you here on the reality show that is thinking outside of the shoebox. And what is that show about then?
And pause.
There you go.
Thinking outside of the shoebox is
Yeah,
a sort
who knows?
of Dragon's Den programme.
Yeah.
There's a more original one for very zany ideas and quirky projects.
There you go.
Yes.
Thinking outside the shoebox.
There you go.
And it could be lots of fun, either inventions or ideas for really way out things.
Yeah.
But mainly shoe based.
Mainly.
No,
With pretty
no,
patterns, good
they
designs.
do not have to be shoe based.
Well,
but you could have a shoe shaped restaurant.
That'd
you
be
could
very
have a shoe.
cool.
I feel like our guest is paused. You have something to say now. I can see. Oh, you're
No,
pouting.
I was going to say it could be something specific, thinking outside the shoebox for women.
Okay.
But then you get on that whole gender thing, and actually,
Are you saying that like Dragon's Den is
deep.
quite a sexist? It is, isn't it? No, what's not Dragon's Den? The Apprentice is a bloke
The
telling you what to do.
Apprentice, yes. Gosh, did you ever used to watch The American Apprentice?
I am not aware
oh,
of that.
apparently that's brilliant.
Really, with Donald Trump.
But apparently it's a bit more
headlines.
laughable than the UK one.
Yeah, you don't believe it as much.
Yeah.
Because
Donald Trump
yeah.
was, majestic in it.
Majestic.
Definitely.
Well, he's
Majestic.
rather more majestic than he has been on the campaign trail.
We will
Okay.
see. Well, we say that now. He could be running for the mayor of Wandsworth, for all we know.
Oh,
No, he
yeah.
won't
knows?
be. You have to be English.
Do you?
Yes, darling.
Really?
Didn't you
I don't
know
have to
that?
be English, do I?
You have to be English if you want to run for mayor of Wandsworth, I believe.
I think she's right. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
Yes.
find that out in a few seconds.
Now, you could buy a passport.
She's still going.
Wandsworth Radio.
Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, blimey, they're still talking. I can't control these women. On Mother's Day, who knows if you can control them? Sara, while you're still here, while you're still chatting, I've got a few move things. Be a bit closer to the microphone, madam. It's like you can speak now.
Oh, can I?
Are you getting confused? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
Oh,
like
I've been
being
written
sarcastic
out
now.
of
Like,
that
don't tell a man to tell me what to do, and then I'm going, it's your turn. Is it? Yes. So, hello, Sara. As I'm getting things ready for another sketch here, I'm piling things up. The ladies are all ready to go on The Verge,
Yes.
which is the last song played by Owl City. I was going to say, I've been away for the last 3 weeks, getting ready to get better to do this. What have you been doing in the last 3 weeks that you can tell us about? Something exciting while I'm moving things around here.
Oh, I've been putting my house on the market.
You need to be a little bit close to the microphone.
I've been putting my house on the market. I've
Yep.
had it remodeled.
Oh, yes.
Redecorated.
Yes.
Had all the estate agents come and give the valuations, instructed someone.
Yes.
And I'm now at the stage where all that's missing is a couple of lampshades. But I picked those up this
Yeah,
morning.
if you go onto Twitter, we are wearing them. Or I was wearing them. We're going to
Well,
try and tweet that in a minute, or
In
tweet
fact,
it.
most of the lampshades in the house are Victorian and glass and very pretty, but they're rather expensive.
And dangerous.
No, somebody the other day broke one, stretched, and broke a lampshade. It's been awkward replacing it. So I did get a replacement, but unfortunately, it isn't quite the same.
So for all we know, outside there right now, one of the businesses in Wandsworth, we are on Wandsworth Radio in case you've forgotten, they could find you a Victorian bedside lamp. Not bedside lamp, what am I talking about? Yes, it is a bedside lamp, isn't it?
Well, no, they're sort of glass tulip shades with a green frosted.
So, people in Wandsworth, if you're
fluted edge.
starting a business, there is a woman out here that desperately, medically requires some sort of lighting implement that's shaped, what did you say, like a tulip?
Like a tulip.
Like
with
a tulip.
fluted edge.
Okay.
With sort of etched drawings on the glass. Very pretty.
This is like Swap Shop.
Very
Is it?
specific.
I'm feeling
Very
very
specific.
old
That's the
now.
problem.
They used to say, did you ever used to watch Multicolored Swap Shop, Sarah?
Never heard of it.
With Noel Edmonds?
Noel Edmonds.
I am feeling my age now.
Where is Noel Edmonds?
Who is
Uh,
Noel Edmonds?
Like
Where
most
is
sort
he
of
now?
70s, like most DJs of the 70s and 80s now, he's either sort of going, I'm not guilty and I'm here, or they've disappeared off the face of the earth. Have you seen Keith Chegwin recently, or
No.
John Craven?
Keith
no, I
Chegwin.
haven't.
Keith Chegwin.
No,
Yeah.
he
Big
is
Breakfast,
around.
Keith Chegwin.
Eh?
Chegwin.
He is around, yeah. He was on Big Brother like 2 years ago.
There you go, and never
Yes.
seen again.
And they say he
Dun,
was...
dun, dun.
Wandsworth Radio.
I always feel that little jingle is quite ghostly. It has this sort of like, Wandsworth Radio. And I've been speaking to, I think, another DJ on this station called Mike, who does stuff on Saturday. He's got this amazing, deep American accent. And we might try and get him to do some jingles for us. For the show here right now. Now, it is called the Wandsworth Sunday Roast, so I don't know if anybody has wandered through Wandsworth today. And basically, very briefly, so Lulu, I was going to say, you've spent some time in Wandsworth.
I love Wandsworth.
We're apparently the government are thinking of having it demolished completely. So what bit of Wandsworth should not be demolished? Obviously, all of it should remain the same, but the government are basically looking at ways of saving money. Wandsworth is a site of natural beauty, but they're not really into that. So even if it had a nice suit on. So basically, what part of Wandsworth should they save?
The shopping centre.
Okay. What, just everything inside it, or just
Yeah.
keep... Yeah, so
Yeah, I like the shops.
you like the shops?
Keep the shops.
Yeah, okay, so
Everything
the-
else can go.
So the retail thing, destroy all the wonderfulness that is Wandsworth, including the people?
Yeah.
Including the people.
No,
so
no,
it's
the
just an
people can
empty
stay.
shell.
That
But
shop.
where will they live?
They will live in the shopping centre.
Like Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Well, you'll keep all the sort of like plebs out. I can say the P word. You keep
no,
all the people...
No, everyone who goes shopping can stay.
You are on, yes.
that can be
She
anybody.
tapped it then.
I tapped it because I haven't got headphones, so I don't...
We can hear
no,
you.
You can hear me, but I can't hear myself.
And they can hear you too, you realise
Oh,
that.
that's all right. Well,
Yeah.
good.
Well,
I'm so
I think
glad.
your guest is just handing you some headphones.
Oh, that's lovely.
This is how it happens, ladies and gentlemen,
It
boys
hap-
and girls. This is the
Easy to get.
actuality, the unseen art that is radio. Can you hear yourself now?
Well, I'm not. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you sound like.
And that's what I sound like. Very deep.
And I was going to ask you. So you've occasionally been in the wonderful world that is Wandsworth, and what would you keep in Wandsworth? That's obviously the radio station.
I'd keep all the property, all the houses.
Not to yourself. I mean, like
That's
as in.
just selfish.
No, for all the people to live in.
Okay, well that's good. You
hang on.
come
Wait
on.
a
You
minute.
could have
Hang on.
houses.
If you keep the houses and we're destroying the shops, obviously they.
Awkward.
No, we
online,
have to have the shops as well.
Oh,
You
good.
can only
And
keep.
the high street and the restaurant.
So
I like the
actually
That's
keeping
several
everything.
things. You're
That's
keeping
right.
everything.
Keeping the
Everything
whole
stays
of
the same.
Wandsworth.
You're doing that traditional thing of completely ignoring the question. You can only keep one thing. I'm going to keep 8.
Cineworld.
Yes.
I love Wandsworth Cineworld. I
Okay.
feel like Cineworld.
Cine
Unlimited.
World, you're keeping that.
In the cinema.
Yeah.
And the 503, does that count as Wandsworth?
Does it go in or come out of?
Theatre.
Both ways. Probably, yes.
What about the town hall?
I like the town.
Hang on, am I in a room full of hoarders?
What
As in, like,
about the
you've got to
Battersea
get rid of
Arts
this
Centre?
stuff.
That's very nice. Is Battersea Wandsworth?
I think it is.
Or
If it isn't, we're in trouble for not knowing
All
about the local
theatres
area.
and cinemas
Should
So
be safe.
should be safe.
Yes, I concur.
Okay,
I
so,
concur.
All
I
arts
concur.
venues.
And houses.
so basically,
All arts venues.
this hypothetical question had a hypothetical
All
answer,
the
as in we're not going to
parks
get
should be
one.
safe
And the
as
pubs.
And
And
the
the
river.
pubs.
I walked past
and
some nice
any
pubs.
bridges.
Yeah, any bridge.
Oh, I love
offices.
bridges.
Well, sooner
I have a thing about
Okay,
bridges.
well,
Yeah,
as this
bridges are
song
good.
plays, we'll find out which part of Wandsworth is to be destroyed. Yes.
Across
Oh,
Battersea,
blimey.
Putney and Balham.
Yes,
this
it is.
is Wandsworth Radio News.
Now, the news is that the studio now is crammed full of people. Recently, we installed a Derek. We're trying to get this Derek for ages. Hello, Derek. Can you hear me? Are you over there?
I can hear you, Elliot.
Because I was away for 3 weeks, and they extended the studio so we can have random people just wandering in. We've got a Derek and a Lulu and I've forgotten a name. Rihanna as well, not the pop
Rayanna.
Rayanna. I do apologise. And a Sara as well. Sara Mason.
There was a very young boy here with his mother or grandmother as well.
I like you were very.
Was that rather rude?
Yeah, well, she can
Is
hear
that
you.
rude? But
Well, Mother's
sorry.
nice.
On Mother's Day, well, I don't
Yeah.
know. She might have been his mother then.
Yes.
I'm not very good at judging age. He looked underage to me.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Anyway, moving over to the weather now. A deep depression has now happened in the other room where that lady realises that you are either complimenting her or not, and we'll never see her again. Okay, but the weather is looking fairly local. There's a lot of it. If you look outside, you can see that Wandsworth is wet. That's the weather, not the people. They're very nice. There's a bit of spitting out there. That's mainly people jogging. It really annoys you. You see those healthy people with their luminous headphones jogging away like nobody's business, and they're like footballers. They're spitting. So watch out for little puddles everywhere. Now, something that does not remind me of puddles is the next artist right now, which is a jingle, and we're boogieing away here. So if you're enjoying the show, what's wrong with you? And if you're not enjoying the show, well,
What's wrong with you?
yes, what's right with you?
Wandsworth Radio. Getting back together.
No, that was a sudden ending, and there's still, if you can hear in the background, I didn't like to do the cliche of having ladies in the studio, but when the music comes up, my goodness, they chatter. I'm so sorry, but basically, I feel like I'm being terribly sexist, but every time music comes on, they're talking about shoes and and they are. What are you showing there? Tara's showing some unpleasant things on her phone.
I'm showing women, pretty girls.
Pretty girls.
Goodness me, unpleasant things on my phone.
No, there isn't any.
There's nothing unpleasant on my phone.
No.
I've got a completely vanilla phone.
Okay, I don't know what that
Yeah.
means. I didn't ask. I was supposed to do a Raspberry Ripple or something else, or a Magnum. So there you go. Now, just 1 second. Hold on, just a minute. I'll just adjust that. Well, what can you tell me more? What does vanilla mean? Can we describe it live on air?
Vanilla, it
Yeah.
means normal.
Vanilla
Okay.
pod.
Vanilla means normal,
Yeah.
means wholesome,
Yeah.
means
Vanilla bean.
clean,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Okay, I imagine that it
Derek
does.
knows.
Derek's
Vanilla
face.
pod, lovely and delicious.
Delicious, like vanilla ice cream.
Ah,
Yes.
but boring then.
No, not necessarily. I love vanilla.
Beautiful sweet taste. Absolutely
Delicious.
lovely, delicious.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm not
So-
to insult everybody who likes vanilla ice cream, but
Don't
if someone
insult
said to me,
us.
"Would you like chocolate or strawberry or raspberry ripple or that weird green French ice cream?" But and then you can have vanilla.
Vanilla.
That's the bottom of the.
What about
leading.
Cornish vanilla? Yummy. That is so yum.
Goodness me, that was a bit of dramatic. Oh, she's still going. I do apologise, Mrs. Mix.
Wish we could be like
You done? No, she's still going. Now? I think that was it. Possibly. Who knows? She might... Yes, definitely. We are a collection of people who... You could call it a party because there's way too many people in the studio. I think I invited everybody on the off chance that people wouldn't show up and it would just be me and Lulu and... Oh, goodness me. And we've got... That was Derek having trouble with his equipment, which doesn't happen very often. I must point this out. So currently we have... I'm going to see if we can actually do like a register thing here and see if people can actually respond to their name. So if you can say yes, sir, or present, or that sort of thing. Also, what I did forget to do, if you quite finished... We haven't done because all our guests have to do the Wandsworth handshake. So I'm just going to... If you could just... It's very, very elaborate. So Sara, I'm just going to... If you just shake my hand there... Okay, up, yep, round there. Okay, that's it. And put your finger there, move it around, and yeah, that's it. Brilliant, good. Okay, so Lulu, could you do the Wandsworth handshake to Sara?
Yeah, okay.
So just
I do a squiggly thing here,
that's
a little
it.
wiggle there.
That's it. No, don't do that. Oh God, you broke her wrist. Careful.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, that's
sorry.
right.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, and Lulu, could you just pass on to your friend? I'm going to say Rayanna. Rayanna.
Well done. It's only taken you 4 times.
That's good. Yeah, there's no answer for that really. Okay, so come back now. Could you do the Wandsworth handshake to Lulu here? Wash your hands, please.
What is it, like a Saved by the Bell thing?
Squiggly.
Squiggly,
That's it. Move
squiggly.
it. That's it.
Ouch.
Careful.
Sorry, ouch.
Yeah, try not to do that. That's it. And just
All
put
right.
the elbow
And
there.
high five.
High five.
Brilliant. Okay, and so it's the same thing to Derek as well. You could do the Wandsworth handshake. Not to Sara. No, to the other lady. There could be your hand there. I don't know. They're not
okay,
trained.
I
fine.
at
wanted
all, are
to
they?
touch
okay.
Derek.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to
give it a bit of
touch
a
Leave
Derek.
him alone, dear.
twist.
Well, while they work out how to do the Wandsworth
Jazz
handshake,
hands.
we're going to have some more music.
Wandsworth Radio.
Ah, goodness me. Well, it's all calmed down now because I taught Derek how to do the Wandsworth handshake, and that isn't a euphemism, but it wasn't when we started, and now it is.
I'll stay true.
Yes, and I'll stay true to the ethic of having fantastic local radio, which is local to Wandsworth because that's where we are right now. And we are going to chat, actually, to 2 people in a row at the moment. Going to do my amazing interview skills. We have, I'm going to mispronounce it now. We've got Rayanna is your name, isn't it?
That is my name.
Well done, and that's the end of the interview. Well done, that's good. It's identifying your own self. You had to look at your own face, but that's my name. That's who I am. So you're a friend of Lulu. She has many friends.
Yes, she does. I believe.
Yes?
Yeah, I am
Okay.
a friend. Yeah.
Are you up the top end of the friend bracket, or you're kind of like in the middle?
Well, maybe now. Maybe,
Yes.
but maybe after today, there's
will
been
find
a
out.
significant increase there.
Yes.
Maybe after I buy her a beer.
Bribing your friends is always a good way to keep them together. And so what is
Yeah.
it that you do? Because you're rampant thespian, if you pardon the expression. You're an actress lady.
I'm an actress lady, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do that.
that is what I do, yeah.
And you wanted to talk about a particular thingy? Was it going to America, isn't it? Or something?
Oh, no, well, that's just something I'm doing later this year, yeah.
Why?
That is
Tell
why.
me. Yes.
I think it would be. It's a good place to be. I think everyone should go over there once.
Yeah.
At least once.
Exactly. Kind of like Wandsworth itself. It's kind of like it's full of culture and exciting
It
things.
is full of culture.
And this
is my first trip to Wandsworth today.
I think there's less guns in America than there are in Wandsworth. No, the other way around. No, it's lovely in Wandsworth.
Maybe Brixton.
Oh, don't say that. No, it's a lovely area. That's not true, madam.
I used to live in Brixton. I love Brixton.
And you're still alive, so there can't be many firearms there.
You said that, not me.
No, I said that's good. I said that's we're saying Brixton is lovely. Isn't it?
I like Brixton
it's
a lot.
far away.
I like South. I live in North London, but I like the South. Yeah, it's a bit more.
We've
It's a
kept
bit
Sara
more real.
away from the microphone today. She leapt towards the microphone. You're not being interviewed, dear. It's not your turn. No. Yes. So that's good. So are you currently? Yes, don't hit her. Are you currently doing anything dramatic other than being in this situation?
Well, this has been rather dramatic. The
It
last
has.
hour and 45 minutes. I've got to say. No, what am I doing? I was at the Berlin Film Festival a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yes.
There was a film I was involved in that screened there.
Okay.
So that was cool.
What did you do in that film?
I dubbed the lead female voice into English.
I would say, could you do that now? But someone would have to speak German, and you'd have to put English over it.
Well, it was Russian.
So you had to do
It's a Russian blockbuster movie.
Wow. Oh, what's it called?
It's called The Crew.
And is it one of those big international success ones, or is it quite a small one?
It's being released internationally, in April.
So are you on the poster? Like, as in your name? Does it say dubbed by?
Yes, credited, yeah.
Wow. There you go. Can you remember any of the lines you said, obviously in English? Or can you say anything?
Yeah.
You can. You waved your hand. This is not a visual medium.
Because there's one particular line that we all used to laugh about a lot.
Can you say it on Sunday? It's not a naughty word or anything. It's appropriate.
It's appropriate.
Well, tender hooks now. And there's a child in the room for some reason. Hello, and he waved. Well done, sir. So please don't make it inappropriate. What is the thing you had to say?
You're just a woman behind the controls.
Wow. And for Mother's Day, that is awesome. Thank you very much. It was a short interview because we've got another one coming up. So we give I do apologise. We're about to have a bit of Coldplay. And then we're going to have some more interviews. But thank you very much.
Thank you. Rayanna.
Thank you. And as Coldplay do their magic thing, I've got to say that I want to thank Lulu and Derek and Sara and other people too. Here's some more singing. Don't forget Rayanna as well, who we just interviewed. She was very awesome, wasn't she? Well, you can't fix the last 2 hours, I'm afraid. We did what we did and it was done. I want to thank Sara and Derek and Rayanna and me, because I was in it. I'm probably, if I missed out. Lulu as well, she was fantastic, and they're just leaving now. But I'm about to have to leave. But thank you so much for enjoying the first ever, and hopefully not the last, Wandsworth Sunday Roast. We had loads of great comedy sketches. In fact, we left out a few, so we have more for next week. And next week, we have Duhring Battalion as a guest. He regularly has a show on Monday nights at 10 o'clock. In fact, that's where I sort of learned my comedy tropes, or basically lost them. But I'm about now to do a handover very briefly to... now, I've not got your name, Adam. I'm so wrapped up in getting all my friends out of the studio...
Yes.
that I didn't get to talk to you. What's your name, please?
No problem. My name is Eleanor.
Eleanor. That's
Eleanor.
weird. That's the name of my wife.
Is
I'm
it?
not being creepy. That genuinely is. Currently, my wife and my child are going off having adventures at the National Science Museum, having a Mother's Day thing.
That sounds fun.
By the way, happy. What is Happy Mother's Day in French?
Fête des mères.
Fête des mères.
So
God, you did a lot
Mother's
of.
Day, une bonne fête des mères.
My goodness, you have
French
definitely got a French accent. I tried to imitate it and I sounded terrible. What was it? Say it again. French. What?
So a happy Mother's Day would be joyeuse fête des mères.
What
for
she just said.
instance.
There you go. That's brilliant. Now, coming up in about a few moments after the Wandsworth Sunday Roast, which was with us just now, what is the name of your show?
So our show is called the World Heartbeat Music Hour.
Oh, I've been on the website. It's all about new, exciting people, young and possibly old as well, doing music.
So what it is because it's the radio show for the World Heartbeat Music Academy, which
Yep.
is a music academy and charity based in Wandsworth, of course.
Yep.
And so it's they do music lessons for people as young as unborn babies. I'm not actually joking. It starts from like we are now starting this new course for unborn children. So like music for pregnant women.
Yes,
but then
yes.
it goes on until maybe 18. We've got music lessons for people.
That's brilliant because
who
you can
are-
sort of, if you, I mean, I'm obviously referring to my child just then. I used to read him the Magic Roundabout book via her tummy. I used to go up to it and say, Brian's doing this or Dougal's doing that. And I'm fairly convinced that either encouraged him to want to be read to or frightened the life out of him having some voice go, and then this happened. But music is probably much, much nicer. So do you play anything yourself, I was going to say?
Sadly, no, I'm not. Yes.
Not at all?
Yeah, no, I work there. I do various things, but no, I'm afraid no.
'Cause I'm on
We've
book-
got wonderful teachers,
Yeah.
like they're music teachers.
Brilliant. I'm on
Yeah.
book one of the piano, and my son's on book 3, and he is, got to get this right, he is 9 this year, and he's been learning to
Yeah.
play piano since he was 5. So he's getting there. He's wonderful. It's really good. It's really important. I say this from the perspective of not learning an instrument until I was much older, like recently. It's really important to learn an instrument. So you have a special guest. He's actually sitting there ready to be interviewed.
Yes.
And he's going to tell you, or you're going to chat to him about how he's getting on, I guess, really?
Yeah, we're going to have some chats about music, basically about the role of music in his life, because like you were saying, at World Happy, we like to think that music is really important in young people's lives.
I think it is. I
so
think it's a way of expressing yourself. And if you're a grumpy teenager, you can strop up
Yes.
to your room and put on some
Exactly.
whatever they listen to now. I want to say, I don't know what the modern music is now, but do you do?
Yes,
is it just
comedy.
classical, or is it like sort of I want to say urban, but new modern stuff? stuff as well?
It's pretty varied. I mean, at What Hobby you can have reggae classes, classic, a lot of jazz. We've got a lot of jazz.
Yeah.
You've got like group classes. We've got this band, 51st State Band, every Thursday. So that's kind of like big band style. Felix here plays the clarinet.
Wow, we'll hear more of that soon, but I have to go now. I have to leave because it's
time
4
flies.
o'clock.
Oh, yes.
And my coach has turned into a pumpkin and I have to leave now. But thank you so much to my entire cast for coming along and helping the debut of Wandsworth Sunday Roast. And I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of... Eleanor. How can I forget your name? There's no my wife. What is it? Have a wonderful time. And here's possibly the opposite of music. I believe it's Lady Gaga. No, it isn't. It's a jingle. And then Miss Gaga will enter your ears. Thank you so much and see you next week.